Hello again. I'm still up here having a tinker, and I thought, why not? I'll be able to get my other games on the shelf, tucked away, forever they'll probably stay. This weekend, had an absolutely exhausting but enjoyable weekend, and I hope you've all had a great weekend. It's now Sunday evening, 8 o'clock. I'm allowed up here for another hour, and then down. We're watching Trigger Point at the moment, Series 2. It's going very good. We're about 4 episodes in, and at the moment, really enjoying it. It's really good. The only pain in the arse is it's pre-recorded, and there's loads of fucking ad breaks, because it's a BBC 3 or whatever it is, I don't know. Channel 3, ITV, I don't know. I'm not in control of the remote. I have nothing to do with that. I just get told, we're watching that. Okay, dear. Anyway, this weekend we've had a blinder. Yesterday we basically arranged to meet up with the legend that is Retro Ed UK, top man, absolutely lovely fella, and we said we're going to be doing our usual road trip over to Alli's and NerdBase. So that's what we got up to yesterday. Must have been a week or so. I've got a pal, Danny, who messaged me saying this, that and the other. We were talking about our collections and this, that and the other, and I happened to just give a little cheeky hint. Got any trades? Got any spares? And he went, as it happens, I've got these. And he sent me a picture of a load of boxes. Now, most of the boxes were Game Boy stuff, for games and this, that and the other. I haven't got a clue. I'm not into handheld stuff anymore, apart from the Game Gear, but that don't really count. I'm only going unboxed. Anyway, that's that. So Nintendo handheld stuff, not interested in at all, but I know a man who is. So I basically took that message, the picture, sent it straight over to Ed, and went, anything you're interested in, mate of mine, he's looking to trade these, sell these, whatever. I can be middleman. I'll get them to you. Don't mind. So I did a bit of backwards and forwards in the middle. There was a price. Then right smack bang in the middle. They met in the middle. They're happy. I'm happy. Get to help someone out. Gets them a space and a bit of cash. Gets Ed some boxes. Everyone's a winner, and I get to go and meet Ed down at Alli's. Happy days. We finally got a photo. And I got a mug as well. Shit, I left my mug downstairs. Mind you, she wouldn't let me pull them. Ed sorted us out a couple of mugs. His Retro Ed UK, couple of mugs. And she wouldn't let me bring one of them up here. She knows I'll drop it, break it, I can trip up over it. I'm a bit clumsy, it's got to be said. But so anyway, that was the plan. Bought the bits off of Danny. I was going to take him along when we go on our road trip, meet up with Ed, have a good chinwag, have a natter, get a picture done, and talk games and get buying some bits. So yeah, so on our road trip we go to NerdBase first of all, and we go in there, and there's the other half's hunting out pops. She got a few pops, Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, blah blah blah. Go around, look at the wrestlers for the boy, and there's a new WrestleMania series of wrestlers that have come out, and Pat McAfee, he's got a figure, geezer, an elite figure. So I was like, and then the other I was going, but there's a new John Cena, and H is everything about John Cena. The new John Cena, he's like, oh, I've got to get that. But this Pat McAfee, it was like, we're having that. We were watching wrestling last weekend, and I said, ain't he got a figure yet? And H is like, no, I didn't know nothing about it. So from our chat, I was like, we got to get the boy that. We got him some other little bits as well. And then I'm like, right, dear, I'm going to wander off and have a look up at the games. And she's like, oh, I'll come hobbling up with you. So anyway, I'm scouting through the glass cabinets, then on the shelves with all the cheapies, the basic ones. and I'm looking through, and there's a load of PS1 stuff in there that most of it, to be fair, I need, but it's all the sort of 20, 30, 40 quid, 50 quid, the good stuff, the nice treats, and I'm trying to keep the expenditure down as much as I can. Got kids to feed, so and that's me. Got to feed me chicken. So we're up there, and I found one game, and I thought, that's bloody good condition, and my one is all faded and all in a right old state. So that's my one. Can you guess what it is? Apart from it's a Master System game. Master System. Predator 2. Look at that. Now, I don't tend to hunt games down on eBay and all that. It's just when I find them in the wild or at a retro game shop. And that's as good as I've ever been able to find. It is all complete, but more faded than a faded one. Looks like it's sat in a CEX shop for 5 years. And then I see this one in there. Boom! It's a beauty. I've swapped the box over, but it's upside down. Look at that. Nice bit of redness. So, because of the fact, whenever I see it in the wild, I never see it nice and red. And I've swapped over some bits, made the best one. So, this was a tenner in there. So we go around NerdBase, and all I got to spend was a tenner on Predator 2. But I'm happy with that. It's another one sort of upgraded. So I've got a spare Predator 2 complete. It's a bit ropey, but it's alright. It will do. That was about 100 quid down, what with other bits that we spent. So we get on our way over to Alli's, the Retro Hunter, Leon C. I think it's London Road, Leon C, Southend Way. Go and see the legend that is Alli and the legend that is Retro Ed. And we pop in there, and they're deep in conversation. So I'm like, all right. And they're all right. Hello. And then we reach in the pocket for the little black book. And it's got a cracking selection of PS1 games. All proper stack, alphabetical order, all baggied up, looking nice. Love it. Absolute treat to go there. So the old black books come out. They're deep in conversation. The missus is having a wander round. Go and have a look at the wrestling stuff for the boy. And I'm deep on it, and I bang into it. And I've got loads of games. Make up for only spending a tenner's worth at NerdBase. Still, right, so we got, sorry about the glare, look, what. But he baggies them all up, checks them all out, and all the rest of it. So it's a 3844, so that's quite a late title. Can't talk. I'm Vimto deficient. Need a bit of Vimto. I ain't got a bloody drink up here. So Planet of the Apes. Looks really cool. Bit intriguing by the old front cover. Can't really see anything. There's a big sticker on the back which I need to take off. It's only on the outer case. Bloody useless for seeing the screenshots. Planet of the Apes. That's a nice one. Then we got Baby Felix Tennis. Felix was out of a cartoon, wasn't he? Can't remember what one. Was it Betty Boo and Felix? I don't know. Anyway, it's Baby Felix Tennis. And that is 3991. Now, as far as I've got with all of these, it's just checking, having a quick check of them. He puts the price sticker up there, so I've just scraped it off. I'm going through my bloody fingernails like a good one. I do have to put a little bit of the old polish on there to take that off or something on, because I tend to leave them in these bags when I lob them on my shelves, because they do look after them. Be nice to get a proper snug fitting baggie, but you know, these will do. These are just a DVD case one that's just been folded over, but it's all good. So Baby Felix Tennis. My latest thing is going for reasonably cheap PS1 titles, just ticking off all the boxes. We're in there, we're having a chat towards the end of our visit with Ed, and there's me, Ali and Ed, and he's just looked at the pile of games I put on the counter, and he's just like, you're collecting full set PlayStation now, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. I said, well, you told me to bloody focus last time I was in here. He was just like, fucking hell. I said, so I'm focusing on PlayStation 1 for a little while until I find something else to buy. So he's like, fuck's sake. World Championship Snooker. Now, I loved this game years ago, so I'm going to have a little blast on this. This was 2196. My mate Johnny's fucking brilliant at snooker. He'd kicked me ass on real life snooker, pool, and on the PlayStation as well. But it was really competent on this. I really did like it. Great little game. And it was only a few quid. Nice cheapie, all complete, nice condition. Lovely. This one, Jeremy McGrath Supercross 98. As I say, these are only cheapie ones. It is 1281. Actually looks really good. I don't think I've ever played a Jeremy McGrath Supercross game. And I know he's got a few. I've got 2000, I think. Or 99 or 2000. But look at that. That looks pretty cool. You can see past the bloody glare. But that looks pretty decent. I did love. There was a few motorbike games. I'm not really into motorbikes, more car racing. But there was a few motorbike racing games that are bloody brilliant on PS1. This one, Formula Karts Special Edition. 2 dirty great big stickers on the front box. So I either need to get the old cleaner out or just change the front. Or change the case for a new case. But again, look at that. That looks pretty cool. That's got to be worth the entrance fee, isn't it, eh? Good few quid. Look at that. Hours of fun. They don't make them like they used to. And a cheeky Manuel in there as well. These are all complete. 726 this one. Formula Karts Special Edition. Ooh. So yeah, it looks like a cracker. This is a classic game. Electronic Arts game. Fade to Black. So it's games like this. I think this was about 5-6 quid, something like that. It's got one hell of a beastly manual in there. Really good condition all round. 5-6 quid, you can't go wrong. I'm not buying these games that all, you know, 20 years from now they'll be worth a fucking fortune. I'll be able to sell them all off and bath in pound notes. It's just, I need to collect something. It's a need. And the cheapest stuff I can collect, the better. Because then it's the thrill of the hunt. I can have fun doing it and still have a little bit of pocket money left. But Fade to Black. And also it's intriguing to go through and have a little blast on these games. You can't see bugger all with that bloody glare. I bet they do proper, the old acrylic cases for PlayStation 1 games, because there's some real naughty price ones. I mean, in Alli's he's got Mega Man, whatever it is, 10-3 or Mega Man X3, one of them. I don't know what one it is, but there's a Mega Man that's a couple of £100. There's Kingsfield and a baseball game, La Russa baseball. Fucking hell. He's got a lovely glass cabinet with about 10 PS1 heavy hitters, all £100 odd plus. He does great prices, Ali. Got to respect. He always does a good deal, but some of these games are stupid dosh. But then it's the same. Mega Drive, you know. The other half's doing me a new book, my new Black Book of Needs. She's rewriting it out for me in a nicer book because my book's falling apart. And she's like, oh, you only need 3 games on that system and 10 games on that system and 30 odd on that system. And, oh, you're doing really well. And I went, yeah, but babe, Master System page, 3 games. That's £1,000 to find them. The NES games. I said, oh. And bearing in mind I need Stack Up Kart, Aladdin, the Miracle Piano Kart, Gargoyles 2. I said that's probably £2,000-ish to find all them carts, because I need them UKV version, GBR labelled. They've got to be the right ones, and finding the right ones or paying for the right ones, nightmare. N64, oh, you only need 20 odd games, yeah, another £1,000. So going through, picking up loads of PlayStation 1 games that are still great to play. I mean, come on. And super nostalgic as well, because I did have loads of PS1 games. Over the years, I've played it so many times. So games like this, great to pick up for £5-6 in lovely condition. Happy days. Fucking, it's a winner, isn't it? Martian Gothic. Martian Gothic Unification. Ooh. It looks like one of those that's full of the old FMV. Fucking playing the game, you probably watch 5 hours of it and play about 2 hours of it. It's number 1350, Martian Gothic. I don't know, was it a TV series or film or something? I don't know. Ain't got a bloody clue. But pre-rendered sort of graphics in there. Sorry about the glare. This was intriguing. I don't know whether it's a shooter or just a flying experience or what, but Wing Over 2. Boom. Again, I'm ticking off games that are well under a tenner. All complete, nice condition. This is 1375, Wing Over 2. Bosh. Just curiosities, you know. Now this game, I loved it back in the day. Absolutely love this. Real cracking game. International Moto X. And that's again, beast of a manual. I might have to reinforce the old ceiling here. And the roof. Jeez. Get too many of these. This is SLES 0099. The 99th game for the PlayStation 1. Wicked looking game and great little game. Probably plays fucking terrible now, but as with any racing game, you can make the best of it. You can have a little giggle, get a bit of 2-player action on, or race against the clock, set the best times. You can always have fun, no matter how shit a racing game is. But I remember the nostalgia goggles are on for this one, and it was a cracker. International Moto X. This one, Aqua GT, don't know anything about it. Speedboat, sort of powerboat racing game. Take Two. Wasn't it Take Two Interactive or something? They've done some sort of up-to-date stuff. Well, they were still about, weren't they? Take Two, Aqua GT. 3390. Sorry about the glare. Fucking hell, that's a terrible bit of glareage. Look at that. Fucking hell. I must remember in future I'll take these fucking baggies off. It does have a crack along the case, but every now and again it's good to have a big, nice, solid crack on the case, isn't it? Yeah, nice. I've got a few cases spare, so that'll do that. So we with that bundle, and the missus picked up some other bits. Nice little pile on the desk. We're having a good natter and a good chat. And Alli always does me a good deal. He's absolute legend. Lovely guy. Deserves every success with his shop. And he's recently started, and that's something you've got to check out, his website. He's part of the way through, probably half of the way through, doing his website, listing everything. And he's got some real cracking titles in amongst his store. So yeah, go and find his Facebook site and his website and get buying. Buy. But yeah, so he's adding it all up, and he's like, right, for you, Roger Dodge, for you, that's the price. And I'm like, oh, give me a bit off it. Oh, so I didn't really look at how much it was going to cost, and I thought. And the first thing is look at the missus's face, because if it's like thunder, then you know, just fucking keep your head down. Thank you very much. Pay the money. Get out the door quick. It's going to be a quiet journey home. But she was like, "It's all right, isn't it?" So I'm like, "Oh." So I nipped over, grabbed another one, chucked that on a pile. That was a bit more fruity. It was over a tenner's worth. That's WCW Backstage Assault. I can't remember what it was up for exactly. That's number 3168. But it's one I had pulled out a little bit earlier, and I thought, I've picked out quite a few games here. This might start adding up, because I weren't really paying much attention. And then the other half found some bits for H, some wrestlers and stuff, and I thought, fucking hell, here we go. It's going to hurt the wallet a little bit, this one. But I was really quite surprised. I thought, ooh, this gives me a little bit more to play with. So I go and grab this, put this on the counter, and he went, oh, well, I'll just add that to that and do you another deal. So he give me another bit off of that, because I bought it with the bundle. So I'm like, well, I might as well round that up. So I'll run over there again and grab another game. So we got ECW Anarchy Rules, because I do like the wrestlers on the PlayStation 1, the old SmackDown games, and that absolutely legendary. And I do think maybe one day me and the boy will bust it out and have a little go on the wrestlers. This is 2823 ECW Anarchy Rules. No doubt I'll put this on and the boy would know all the wrestlers, what the moves are, when they first come into wrestling, when they retired, who their best matches were. He's one for his stats and his you know, he loves all that. So yeah, ECW, and I'm like, chuck that on, happy days. And he goes, well, that's, I can't remember what, and I thought, fuck it, let's have another go. And I look at the other half, and she's not growling yet. So then we got chatting about food and KFC and chicken, and got all fruity, didn't I? So I thought, oh, get a bit excited. So I run over again, grab another game. And I thought, oh, I like me dual case ones. And this is quite an early one. This is a 118. And this is Power Serve. It's not in the collection yet until today. Bosh, it's tennis. Surprise, surprise. It's an early game. So, well chuffed with the additions this time round. So it's another, I don't know, probably 12, 14 games, something like that. I don't know. I'm not sitting here counting. But it's another 12, 14 games. I think all in with the wrestlers that we bought, that was it. It was 97 quid. Fucking well happy to spend that. And I went, I might as well just round it up. And I grabbed a Game Gear title. I can't remember which one it was now. I think it was Monaco GP. And he it was up for 4 or 5 quid or something. And he just went, straightens that out, straight 100 quid. Happy days. And I said he knows what he's doing. I did have him rolling up, because I'm like, he's a proper salesman. He fucking knows how to get me every time. And he's like, no, Rog, most people would say, thank you very much for doing me a discount, pay me the money, thank you very much, see you later. He said, you're the only one that gets a bit of a discount and thinks, oh, I've got more money to spend. So he's fucking right. Just depends on whether the missus is feeling it and happy, and so yeah, it got to be done. So yeah, it was great to meet up with Ed. Got him his boxer, his bag of treats from his buying. He settled up, good as gold. We had a photo. I did notice that he's all sort of dolled up in a hoodie and jacket and fucking like an Eskimo, and there's me, t-shirt, shorts. So yeah, but it's all good. Great stuff. Always a pleasure to meet Ed, and we had a nice big chat. I mean, we got there, I think about 3 o'clock, and we left at I think just gone 5. Poor old Alli on a Saturday worked his nuts off all day, and then has to put up with us till last knockings. Bless him. But and I see, oh Ed, you wait till you see Ed's video. You've got to check it out. His latest pickups video. He's got a few bits and a toy, and it's the bollocks. It really brought it back. I didn't really, kind of a bit old. We were having a chat, and we kind of missed the main sort of age group that it was targeting. But wow, what an awesome little item. Check Retro Ed UK out. It's got a banging pickups video incoming soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've got just over half hour I'm allowed up here further, so I've got to do some tinkering, and I better start banging around, make it sound like I'm doing something and deep in sort of odd work rather than chatting to myself. Anyway, been loving the old PS1 journey. So many more games to get, and it just gives me a great excuse to start picking up games without breaking the bank. As I say, if I want to pick one of the games I have left, one of the 3 games I have left to get for the Sega Master System, I think they average out, well, Buggy Run I think is the cheapest, and I think that's usually complete. That's probably 300 quid plus. Power Strike 2, I think there's one decent complete one on eBay for 370 quid. And Home Alone, on the rare chance that ever pops up, it used to go for about the 400 quid mark. It's probably 400, 500, 600 quid now. So bugger that. I'm in this for the long haul. The collecting is my hobby, my passion. I love to see a row of shelves that have got loads of games on, give me plenty excuse to have a little weekend of having a game, getting my game on. But there's no way I want to be spending I can't afford it. Simple as. Simples, dimples. Can't afford it. Can't afford to go spending 400 notes on games that are just going to predominantly sit up here in amongst the collection, and just to say, oh, I've completed the set. Bugger that. I'm going to get games, and I'm going to get them, enjoy them, play them, and hopefully not go skint doing it. One thing I was quite surprised at, with a little chat with Ed, is he hadn't played The Darkness. And watching Canadian Gamer recently, and I've got both The Darkness and The Darkness 2 on 360 downstairs, ready to blast, because it piped up, putting up a couple of videos that he'd been playing The Darkness, and he's been playing some other ones, experiencing some of the old gen games on the Series X, and absolutely loving them. And I'll tell you what, I was so fond of The Darkness. Great storyline, real unique playability with the extra sort of, I was trying to explain it to Ed, and I can't fucking do it justice. I was trying to say it's like a bit like a mafia. You're a mob in with a mob. There's dark and light. I said, Ed, do me a favour. Go and get it. Order it. Get it. Unfortunately, Alli didn't have it. He had Darkness 2 on the PS3, but Ed plays through the Xbox Series X, so as it's backwards compatible, it's got to be done. But yeah, real shocker. Ed ain't experienced that one, so you've got to. Next time we talk, Ed, I want to hear that you've ordered The Darkness, at least the first one. So I've got it all poised, ready to have a blast on myself, and so I can't wait. And I did see, what was it? Condemned is the next one I'm going to take downstairs and have a little go on. So I'm going to get into the 360, as I'm looking to thin out a lot of the 360 games moving forward. I'm not going, I mean, there was a time way back when I thought, I'm going to get all the games I can for the 360. No way, not a chance. There's just too much fodder and too many games. I mean, that set is about, bloody hell, it's well over 1,000 for the 360 set. I've got a feeling it's about 1,600 games. Bugger that. I'm going for way too many collections, and if anything, I need to be thinning out a little bit more rather than adding stuff. So yeah, but we'll have fun in the meantime. Well, there we go. Right, as I say, I've got half hour. Better get busy, banging about, doing men's work up here. Thanks for watching. If you can make any recommendations of games, super nostalgic PS1 games that you reckon I should get, or that I need to check that I have got and then get playing, make them down in the comments. Put some recommendations in. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Take care all. Bye. Go and check out NerdBase, Battlesbridge, Essex Way, The Retro Hunter, both the website, the Facebook and the store itself. Go and meet the legend that is Alli, and also check out, no doubt you already do, Retro Ed UK is an absolute diamond geezer. So anyway, rightio, I better get on. Bye.